Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning. I'm on my way into work, and we had ourselves a snowstorm last night. And of course, I didn't charge the GoPro, so no dash cam this morning. Nothing to do today. Don't have to run anywhere for the kids or anything like that. So, night to ourselves. I ended up last night just playing. I got NHL hockey for my birthday, so I ended up playing that last night. And I went to bed very late, so I am running very late right now. Technically, I got to be in work in 10 minutes. Not gonna happen. So I'll get in when I get in. Yeah, other than that, should be a normal day. I'll get with you guys throughout the day. All right, it's 3:30. I'm on my way out of here. I had the day from hell today. I just want to get home. My website's got hacked. Oh, God. It was nothing was stolen, or there was no damage to the databases, or they just to break the websites. I had to delete over 20,000 files, and I found a crack in my armor and saw where they got in, so I had to share that up today. I hate web design some days, but I'm heading home right now. It's gorgeous out. Most of the snow from yesterday has melted. They were, like I said, there were actually schools this morning had 2-hour delays. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, heading home. Not sure what tonight has to install for us. Install. Yeah, I had no basketball, no nothing tonight, so might be a quiet night. See where we could get, see what sort of trouble we could get into. But like I do every day, dash cam. Thought I'd just come downstairs and shoot some video. We just had supper. We made some short ribs. They were absolutely delicious. Oh, my wife's a tremendous cook. Only problem, I came downstairs, I'm going to shoot some video. And you notice on my tripod, nothing on the tripod. Camera is over here. Reason the camera is over here? Dead battery. Never fails. Never fails whenever I want to go to shoot. I gotta get another battery. Yeah, if you have a DSLR, you should have 2 batteries. They're expensive to buy another one, but you need it. You need that second battery. So I'm down here. I'm going to shoot a video. The battery should take a little bit. What I think I'll do, I might play some PlayStation while I'm waiting. I get the NHL 17. Really good game. Oh my God, is this good. Frustrating. I can't figure out how to play defense on the hockey, but I'll get it. If you watch, I play PlayStation. I love the PlayStation. I play the sports games. That's generally it. I mean, I've got Call of Duty and a couple of those other games, but I don't really get into the shooter games that too much. So, you know, I like the sports games. It's just nice and relaxed. And I play Madden. I play the MLB baseball, and I play hockey. Those are the 3 games I get. So, my guilty little pleasure there. So, but all right, waiting for the battery to charge. I'll get with you, once it's charged. Hey everyone, how you doing? I am down in the studio right now. I was playing a little bit of NHL 17. It's a pretty good game. I gotta admit, there's a lot of sub features and little nuances in it that are really good. Just having trouble playing defense. Cannot figure out the defense. It's driving me absolutely batty. But when I come down here is I've got to edit the vlog. I got to put up a podcast. I haven't had a podcast for a while. Plus, I got to write a blog post. So I had a busy night tonight. Not going to be that interesting to you guys. So the vlog's going to end a little bit short tonight, a little early. Yeah. Not exactly sure what blog post I'm going to put up. It's going to go on my personal blog, which is markplant.com. I've got to put up a blog on, I have a Disney website. I got to put one up there too. And I got to start getting my fishing blog up and running. I run a fishing blog for basically freshwater fishing throughout Rhode Island. It's called basshole.net. So I got a couple of different things going. They keep me busy. Hoping to do more video for the blogs to put up. I have YouTube channels for each one of them, but I hadn't put up too much video. So, I mean, the Disney one, I'm going to get more into it because we are going on a trip in the spring, so we'll be down in Disney. So I'll get video and everything from there. But until then, I got to rely on other people's videos. Yeah, so, I mean, we're still a ways out. Kids are excited. My daughter's Disney fanatic since the time they could walk. So it's one of those things we try to do each year, but it's getting more and more difficult. Very expensive to go to Disney, as I've mentioned before in earlier vlogs. But we save and we cut corners, and myself and my wife, we go without things so that we can take the girls. I look, when I was a kid, my parents couldn't afford to take me places. Our big trip each year was we used to go up to Attitash Mountain up in, I think it's New Hampshire. It's either New Hampshire or Vermont, I forget. And we used to do the alpine slides there. It was a one-day stay. I remember, one of the things I remember the most about was on the way up there, I'm not exactly sure where it was. I wish I had found out or could figure it out. There was a covered bridge, and we used to stop there every year, and it was a mountain stream, and we'd go swimming in the stream. Now, mind you, it's a mountain stream from the snow, and even when we used to go in July, that water was freaking cold. Oh man, that's if you live in Maine and New Hampshire and go swimming in those streams, God bless you. You're a better person than I am, because I even that was almost 40 years ago for me, and I shrivel up when I think about how cold that water was. Anyway, yeah, so my wife was in the same situation. Her parents really couldn't afford to take them anywhere when she was little, so I remember the first time that we went down to Disney. I mean, I remember growing up, we used to stay at a campground on the weekends. My parents had a camper, and we would go every weekend down to this campground, and we would come home on Sunday nights once we got everything unpacked, and we'd sit down at 7 o'clock, and I remember it was on NBC, which in this area was Channel 10, and they had The Wonderful World of Disney.
Wonderful World of Disney, part of your family for 25 years.
I remember this as long as I can remember things. And I remember sitting there and watching that you would have Tinkerbell come out, and she'd swoop her wand. And then the fireworks would go off over the castle. I remember that that was the one thing that I had wanted to see. So when my daughters got old enough, I remember my youngest daughter Jessica, one of the incentives we had for us to go to Disney was she had to be potty trained. And her big thing was she had wanted to see Pluto, I believe it was. Either Goofy or Pluto, I forget which one. That was, she was 2 years old, and that was her big thing. And she became potty trained. All I remember was we got down there, she got to see the character that she wanted to see, and all bets were off on the potty training after that. She did what she needed to do, so why do it anymore? But the thing I remember the most was that first night in Magic Kingdom, and we were over near the castle, and the fireworks started going. And I remember getting down on my knee, hugging my girls, and I had tears just pouring down my face, because I was able to do something for my children that unfortunately my parents couldn't do for us. And don't get me wrong, it's not a sour grapes thing. It's not a my parents were horrible to me. I had a great childhood. I had an awesome childhood. My parents, we never went without. Okay, but it was a case they just couldn't afford it. It was the circumstances of the way that we lived. So I mean, it's not. I'm not one of these spoiled little brats that blame everything on my life on my parents. It's no. No, my parents provided for me. We always had we always had a roof over our head. We always had food in our tummies, and we always had clothes on my back. And that's my parents provided that for us. But what made it special was I was able to do this for my daughter. And as we get older, I see that you see each generation wants to provide more. And that's what we did. I'm sorry. How did I get onto that? Oh my God! When I start talking about things, how does that happen? Well, anyway, like I was saying earlier, when I came down here, I went to do this to put the battery in, and it was dead battery. Lee made ribs tonight in the slow cooker, the crock pot, or whatever you want to call it. They were absolutely delicious. They were incredibly good. Only problem is right now, I've got a stomach ache, and I'm starting to feel a little achy. So I got to get this other stuff done because something's coming on. Like I said, my stomach just doesn't. My tummy. God, I feel like I'm talking to my kids when they were 2 years old. There, my stomach just doesn't feel quite right now. So I'm going to get this stuff done and hopefully relax for a little bit tonight. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to end the vlog down here. It's going to be it. Sorry, long diatribe here. I just went off everywhere on this speaking. But like I said, I'll end it here. If you're new to the vlog, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. If you want, you can click the like button down here. If you want, other thing, you can leave a message here. If you really like the vlogs, click up here and you can subscribe. You can click right here and you can see yesterday's video. Or right here and you see a video from a year ago. Thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.